it's Zija. I want to welcome all of our team members once again and our personally invited guests joining us this evening. My name is Melissa Hayton, and I am hosting this call from the city and state of Virginia Beach, Virginia. It's always an honor and pleasure for me to introduce our guest speaker for this evening. He will be sharing with you why so many people, especially us, are enjoying Life Unlimited with Zija International. This individual is one of our top leaders and trainers, one of the most requested presenters, and has been recognized and awarded top recruiter for 3 consecutive years in a row. Team members and guests, I introduce to you Mr. Bill Taylor. We call him the DT Express. He's from Tucson, Arizona, but dialing in from Jackson, Wyoming. Mr. Taylor, I'm passing the call to you, sir.
Absolutely, Miss Hayden. Thank you so much for that incredible introduction. And I just want to take a moment, Melissa, and recognize you for all that you have done here with Zija International as you host many of our conference calls, and continued success to you in your marketplace. You know, as Melissa said, my name is Dale Taylor. I do reside in Tucson, Arizona, born and raised in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Just got back from 2 different trips to Nigeria, Africa, and needed to come up here to Wyoming to just take a little debriefing here before I go into convention tomorrow in Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm super excited about that. One thing I want to do is I want to welcome all my team members to the call. I want to thank you for joining the call, but more importantly, I want to welcome all those personally invited guests. I want to thank each and every one of you for your time, as I intend to give you value for that time. You know, I really feel it appropriate to share with everybody exactly why I got involved with this company, Zija International, a little over 7 years ago. It was 7 years, the 24th of August, that I got involved with Zija International. We launched the company November 2006, and have been super excited ever since the day I first got involved with Zija. The reason why I'm here is for 2 reasons, and 2 reasons only. The number 1 reason is our health is our number 1 asset, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't have your health, you have nothing. And the second reason why I'm involved with this company is the power of residual income. See, back in 1998, I got caught in an avalanche. And if you've ever seen what an avalanche can do to a full-grown tree, that will give you some perspective as what it did to me. You're probably asking yourself, why is he sharing this with you? Well, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, your health is your number 1 asset, and I figured that out after getting caught in an avalanche accident, breaking my back in 4 places, shattering both knees. The other reason is the power of residual income. See, had I not been involved with this industry prior to that accident, I would have lost everything I had, simply because of the fact I laid in traction for 6.5 months from the injuries that I sustained from that accident. So I'm going to ask each and every one of you a question. If you had to lay in bed for 6.5 months, what would happen to your income? What would happen to your job? What would happen to your check? You wouldn't have a check. You probably wouldn't have a job. Well, that's the power of this industry of network marketing or relationship marketing or word-of-mouth advertising. It's all about residual income, and I'm so thankful for this industry because I would have lost everything I had. But, you know, it's not about me. It's about the company that we're involved with here, and the company is called Zija International. And I have to share with each and every one of you on the call this evening that this company is poised to be the next billion-dollar brand, and I think that is highly underestimated at $1 billion, because I think it's going to be a multi-billion-dollar-a-year company in the next 12 to 36 months. So Zija International, our company, Zija is perfectly positioned in an industry known as the wellness industry. Guys and gals, you need to understand that this wellness industry is a $600 billion a year industry, and it's estimated to become a $1 trillion industry in the next several years. That's a lot of zeros if you ask me. And you may be asking yourself, Dale, why the growth? I'll tell you why. Because people want to maintain their youth and their lifestyle. See, people are looking to natural, organically grown green products. See, people want to look and feel like they did 20 years ago, and that's exactly why I'm involved with Zeed International, is because I'm 46 years old, and I feel like I'm 30 years old again. You know, I'm super excited about, there's an economist, his name is Paul Zane Pilsner. He's done several predictions for many of our presidents. He actually predicts that this wellness industry is going to create 14 million new millionaires. Yes, you heard me right. 14 million new millionaires will be created by the wellness industry over the next several years. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to have a slice of $1 trillion pie to become successful. You can lick the knife off the $1 trillion pie and become absolutely wealthy. And that's what we're doing here at Zeed International. Well, who is Zeed? Who do we see when we walk through the doors at 3300 North Ashton Boulevard in Lehigh, Utah, Suite 100? His name is Ken Brailsford. If you don't know Ken, he's the founder of our company. Ken is a businessman, and he's an innovator. Ken is actually known as the father of herbal encapsulation, being the first man to ever take an herb and put it in a capsule back in 1972. And when he did that, he actually created one of two companies that are still in business today. See, Ken founded a company called Nature's Sunshine back in 1972, which gave him the label of the father of herbal encapsulation. That business today is 41 years old and still doing billions in annual sales. He went on to found a company in the 80s, 1985 to be exact. That company was called Enrich International. That company's still in business today, but doing business under a different name, which is Unicity. Why am I sharing this with you? Because the man has a proven track record. If he's already created and built two multi-hundred-million-a-year companies that are still in business today, what do you think is going to happen with his third and final company? See, Vija is his legacy company. This is Ken's third and final company, and I'm super excited about being a part of it with him. See, Ken and the executive team have over 75 plus years in the direct distribution industry and over 130 years of combined business experience, which is exactly why I have wrapped my arms around this company, and it's called home. See, Zeed is a family, and this is my home. When you cut me, I bleed green. That's how committed I am to Zeed International. But you know, see, Ken not only invested millions of dollars in business professionals, but he did so in qualified science professionals as well. For example, there's a lady by the name of Dr. Monica Marcoux. Dr. Marcoux, if you don't know her, she's a PhD pharmacologist. She's a pharmacology advisor. She wrote a book called The Miracle Tree. In that book, she says that one's body could sustain life off of just consuming this tree, Moringa oleifera. You know, you don't have to take her word for it. I did 7 years ago, but you don't have to, because world organizations are coming along behind her, and they are promoting and endorsing Moringa oleifera. For example, Johns Hopkins School of Medicine. The NIH, the National Institutes of Health, wrote an article in March of 2008, and in that article they said perhaps like no other single plant species that Moringa had the potential to not only reverse major environmental problems, but provide for many unmet human needs. They went on to say in that article that Moringa oleifera was known to prevent and treat over 300 diseases known to man. Guys and gals, how do you take a tree and make it taste good? There's only two words for that, and his name is Russ Bianchi. If you haven't heard of Russ, he's one of the top two active, world-renowned product food formulators in the world. He has specialized in food and beverage, pharmaceutical/cosmetics for the last 35 plus years. He and Ken teamed up together to bring Moringa oleifera to market, and I have to share with you, that was no easy feat. several $million, 18 months, 143 failures on the 144 try. Russ nailed it. And what we have today is absolutely amazing. Our Zija product line. All moringa-infused products. See, Zija is a natural fusion of nutrients, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to go into all 92 specific nutrients with you because of time constraints on this call, but I will share with you that there are 46 antioxidants naturally occurring within inside of moringa and our Zija products. Antioxidants do what? They fight off free radicals. What's a free radical? The air that you breathe and the food that you eat on a daily basis. Did you know that 27,000 people die every year in the state of California from simply breathing the air? That tells me we need antioxidants in our bodies. It's got 36 anti-inflammatories occurring naturally within it. I didn't say one anti-inflammatory like ibuprofen or aspirin, but rather 36 naturally occurring anti-inflammatories. See, I'm extremely passionate about these anti-inflammatories because of my avalanche accident. Getting caught in an avalanche, breaking my back in 4 places, shattering both knees. I was eating ibuprofen and Vioxx like it was candy. 4 weeks of getting involved with Zija, drinking the Smart Mix, 2 sachets of that a day, mixed with 16 ounces of water. I walked away from 3,200 milligrams of ibuprofen pain-free. I haven't taken an ibuprofen or prescription medication for over 7 years. Why would you ever put a drug in your body when a food could do the same thing? It has all your fatty acids, omega-3, 6, and 9. It has all 20 of your amino acids, including the 9 essential for life that our bodies can't produce. And we have to source from within our diet, but quite frankly, we're not getting those because the food chain has been so horrifically dumbed down. Ladies and gentlemen, if it doesn't get any better than that, it does. Because it has over 400 to 600% of your daily recommended intake of vitamins and trace minerals, all occurring naturally within inside of one tree, moringa oleifera, which all we did is take that tree and without altering it, changing it, adding to it in any way, shape, or form, and put it in a format for your body to benefit. And that's what I'm going to share with you next is our product line. See, here at Zija International, we believe in inner health and outer beauty. And I'm going to share the inner health part with you first, and that is Zija's liquid nutritionals. We actually have 4 different liquid nutritionals here with Zija. We have our Zija Smart Mix. That is a pure moringa product. You mix it with 8 to 12 ounces of water. It comes in a dry form. We have that actually with 200 times more moringa, which is called the Super Mix. You mix that with anywhere between 16 to 24 ounces of water. Once again, it's in a dry form, pure nutrition, pure moringa. The most enzymatically alive form and the most nutrient form of moringa that has ever been sourced on planet Earth to date. We have what we call XM3. XM3 is what we call extreme moringa. The 3 stands for 3 categories: energy, appetite, and nutrition. So energy coming from green tea, desert tea, and ginseng, appetite suppression, and of course the nutrition coming from the Zija Smart Mix. We have a product called XM Plus. Basically what we did is we took a Smart Mix packet and an XM3 energy drink and we mixed those together for XM Plus. If you haven't tried XM Plus, ladies and gentlemen, you have no idea what you're missing. This product I can give to 20 people in a room, and within 20 minutes, all 20 people will have a testimony with the product. It's absolutely amazing. But you know what? My favorite product is a new product that we had come to the market. It's called Prime 90. It's a meal replacement shake. It comes in vanilla bean and Dutch chocolate. I'm partial to the vanilla bean. I love to take that, throw it in a blender with a pear and a handful of almonds and some granola. It's absolutely amazing. I don't even think about food till late evening in the evening. But you know what? The most important thing you need to understand about these liquid nutritionals is they are over flowing with 100% bioavailable, cell-ready nutrients, antioxidants, and vital proteins. The next product that I want to share with you is what we call our Gen M skincare line. This is where we lean towards outer beauty. It's a 7-step spa quality, pharmaceutical grade, whole food skincare line. No additives or preservatives, no paraffins or paraben waxes, no alcohol, no artificial colors. All I can say is this. I'm a guy. I've never been in the skincare line, but I use these products every single day, and people ask me on a daily basis, Dale, what are you doing? You just have this glow about yourself. I love the Gen M skincare line. Matter of fact, I think this is a sleeping giant within our company. I think that this product alone is going to far surpass any other product that we have in the marketplace today. But the product that really took this company to the stratosphere about 2.5 years ago is what we call our breakthrough weight management system. This is not a weight loss product. This is a nutritional and weight loss system. Of course, it starts with the nutrition, putting that smart mix and the super mix into your body to achieve optimum nutrition. But once you have your nutrition in your body, it's the body that self-corrects. We have what we call an XM-AM cap. It helps you accelerate your weight loss goals. We have an XM-PM cap. You take this in the evening time that helps you de-stress, cut your sugar cravings so that you can continue to lose weight during the evening hours. And then to top it all off, we have what we call our premium tea. Our premium tea is an herbal detoxifying tea that helps you remove toxins that destroy inner health here with Zeke International. All I can share with you listening on the call right now is if you take these products, you will have results. If you don't take them, you're not going to have results. Plain and simple. But you know what? Rather than taking my word for it, I'm going to go out into the field and ask some of my business partners to come online, share their testimony of what the products have done for them. The first person I'd like to bring online is my business partner out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. That's Mr. Flavel Blyden. Mr. Blyden, the call is yours, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Taylor. Good evening, everyone. Mr. Taylor, once again, thank you for your passion, your leadership, and your unboundable energy. And thank you for inviting me on the call this evening. As Mr. Taylor said, my name is Flavel Blyden, and I hail from the beautiful St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. However, I currently reside in the Virginia Beach, Hampton Roads area. I'm a 30-year military veteran, a husband, a father, and a grandfather. However, my true passion is working with our youth as a certified track and field coach. A short time ago, a good friend introduced me to the Seizure products and an opportunity call just like the one we're on tonight. I did a 3-way call with his sponsor. I got my questions answered and enrolled with the Speed Builder System 1 and placed myself on a 2-case auto ship so that I would have plenty of product to share. After using the Smart Mix for just a few days, my knee and shoulder pain just seemed to disappear. So at that point, I got so excited and started sharing the Seizure product line as part of a nutritional program for the track and field team. Because of the power of our Seizure products, the athletes, the coaches, and the parents are now joining us and experiencing the benefits of Moringa, and they too are now sharing it with their friends. Mr. Taylor, thank you once again for the opportunity to share my story, sir, and the call is back to you.
Absolutely, Flavel. I appreciate you, and congratulations on being a grandfather now as well. Congratulations. The next person we're going to speak to, we're going to go clear across the United States over to the Pacific Coast, and that would be my business partner, Miss Georgia Brown. Miss Brown, the call is yours.
Well, I thank you, Dale, for this opportunity to share my testimony. I totally appreciate your leadership and all that you do for the Zeke Nation, and I am so blessed to be a part of this Moringa movement. My name, as Dale said, is Georgia Brown. I reside in Southern California, Rancho Cucamonga to be exact. 2 years ago, I was given a 4-day sample pack, which I took the Smart Mix and the Detox Tea every day, and I felt better day by day. But on day 5, the sample pack had run out, and as a result, I couldn't get out of bed. This is when I knew that Zija was the real deal. You see, Dale, I had my back fused in 2005. I had L2, L3, L4 fused together, and that was due to 3 herniated discs from multiple car accidents, and they were pinching my sciatic nerves, along also having bone spurs in my neck. The surgeon said, let's keep an eye on things that are going on in the neck, and we'll do surgery when it's necessary. Well, I was not happy to hear that. I called the person that had given me the 4-day sample pack. I asked, how do I get more of the product that you shared? She said the best way would be to enroll as a Builder 2 and place myself on a 150 PD auto ship so that I could use the products for myself and have samples to share with my centers of influence, as she had so kindly done with me. As a result of that enrollment, I walked away from 25 years of 8 prescription drugs. I did it in a 30-day time frame. I was amazed due to the fact, remember, the doctors always tell us you'll never get off your prescriptions, and I had tried, and I could never get off of them until I did Zija. And after 30 days, I was off 8 prescription drugs. That was 2 years ago as of September 1st this year. So in closing, Dale, the other happy side effect was I lost 30 pounds in 30 days. So that was really shocking. And it was just simply because now my body was just getting the nutrition that it needed to self-correct itself. So in this year I've lost another 10 pounds, so total I've lost 40 pounds. So now, Dale, I'm on a mission for nutrition. I'm helping others to get healthy and wealthy with Zija International. Thanks again, Dale, for allowing me to share, and the call is back to you.
Absolutely, Georgia. Thank you so much for that incredible testimony. You know, I personally, Georgia, lost 38 pounds in 8 weeks with the product. No diet or no exercise. And you said something very, very key there, Georgia. When you give the body the proper nutrition that it needs, it's the body that self-corrects. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are just several of thousands upon thousands upon thousands of testimonies that we are having coming in with people using our Zija products. But, you know, you need to understand, Zija doesn't prevent, Zija doesn't treat, Zija doesn't cure anything. All we're saying is if you give your body the proper nutrition that it needs, it's the body that self-corrects. So having said that, I want to lean towards the business side of the call this evening. Of course, with every catastrophe, there becomes opportunity, right? And I have to share with you that the network marketing industry today is what we call the new profession. See, network marketing got started back in 1956. We're in over 170 countries. 61 million people wide participate in network marketing. That's 61 million people worldwide will generate $110 billion in revenues this year alone, 30 billion of that in the United States. Guys and gals, somebody joins a home-based business every 9 seconds. And if you figure that out, that comes to about 300,000 people each and every month joining a home-based business. Well, when you have products like Zija International has, there becomes an opportunity in which to share with other people, because it's all about helping other people, not only from a physical standpoint, but from a financial standpoint as well. That's what I want to share with you next. See, here at Zija, we have 3 ways to get involved. The first way is what we call a personal system. It's called the personal system for one reason. There's enough product there for one person. It's $330. You could use that entire kit. If you didn't have the results out of it you felt that you should have out of it, the company will reimburse you all your money, no questions asked. 100% money back guarantee. We have what we call the Speed Builder 1. Speed Builder 1 is basically 2 of the personal system. One for you for 30 days. You take the other kit, you break it down into samples. You'd have enough samples for about 16 of your friends. It also comes with a 100% money back guarantee. Use $330 worth of the product. If you don't feel you have a result, they'll give you your $330 back. return the remaining kit in full, they'll give you a 90% refund. So the most you could be out of pocket there would be $33. That kit is $660. We also have what we call a Speed Builder 2. A Speed Builder 2 is designed for people that want to grow a big business, or people that know a lot of people like myself that could benefit from the product. The Speed Builder 2 is basically 4 of the personal system. One for you for 30 days. You take the other 3 kits, you can break them down into samples. You'd have enough samples there for about 40 individuals. That kit is $1,320. There are some bonuses to people that get involved at the Speed Builder 1 and the Speed Builder 2 that are not available to those that get involved at the personal system. Those bonuses are very simple. Receive 50% more on your team volume commissions for 3 months at the Speed Builder 1, or 50% more in your team volume commissions for 6 months at the Speed Builder 2. Of course, there's over $300 worth of savings with the Speed Builder 1. There's $600 worth of savings at the Speed Builder 2. It's not about me, and it's not about the person that has invited you to this call. It is about you. If you can't do a Speed Builder 2, do a Speed Builder 1. You know, if you can't do a Speed Builder 1, do a personal system. You know, one of my business partners says it best. He says, you don't have to be great to get started, but you do have to start in which to be great. So figure out what kit works best for you. Now, to the compensation side of this, it's very simple. We have a dual team compensation plan here. We have 2 teams. We have a left team and we have a right team. And the only thing that you or any other distributor would need to do if they got involved with Zija would be bring 2 people, one on your left, one on your right, and they place one of those initial orders of either a personal system, a Builder 1, or a Builder 2, and when they do that, and they place them on your auto ship, you are now what we call active and qualified to receive commissions, so you would receive what they call a first order bonus. First order bonus is very simple. You brought 2 people to the company, one on the left, one on the right. If you don't have 150 auto ship, meaning 2 pieces of product every month, you are going to get 20% of each one of their orders. So depending on what kit they get involved with, depends on what your commission would be. But see, here at Zija, they're such a rewarding company because you brought 2 people. They're going to reward you for that same activity twice. What they're going to do is they're going to pay you what we call an enroller builder bonus. Because you brought 2 people, they're going to give you a $50 bonus. But there's another side to that builder bonus, and that is what we call the sponsor builder bonus. See, if Joe helps Sally get involved, right, Joe has a vested interest in what kit the people get involved with Sally. So if Sally becomes a builder, Joe is going to receive a $25 commission. But if Sally becomes a Builder 500, Joe is going to get a $50 commission. But if Sally becomes a Builder 1000, Joe is going to get a $100 commission. So see, your sponsor has a vested interest in your success and helping you bring people into the company at the upper levels, because it's all about rate advancement. So that's 3 of the ways we get paid. We have team volume commissions. Once again, this is all about developing teams. You have a left team, a right team. See, when I got involved with Zija, I came from a construction background. I dug dirt for a living. I wanted to know, you know what? Can I really do this business? My sponsor said, sure. All you got to do is bring 2 people. And then what do you do with those 2 people? You help them each bring 2 people. And as you start to develop your teams, the company gives you up to 15% of the lesser of the teams. That is called team volume commissions. We have leadership check match. As you become an emerald in the compensation plan, you're able to leverage your efforts amongst all the individuals in your organization who are earning a check. So it's called leadership check match. You get a check match on anybody who is receiving income within your organization. We have a component called Team 250. Team 250 is revolutionary, ladies and gentlemen. All you have to do is bring two people to the company, one on your left, one on your right, and every month you bring one new person at the lowest kit, which is $330, right? 250 volume, and as long as they are auto ship, your next month's product will be free. See, this is a zero overhead business model. You know, but that's what most people think. They say, Dale, I can make the initial investment, but I can't make the monthly order. Well, you don't have to make the monthly order. All you have to do is bring one new person to the company every single month at the lowest kit, which is the builders or the basic system, the personal system, and you will receive your next month's auto ship for free. We have what we call Team Ben. See, I was born and raised on a 900-acre cattle ranch. I rode the most expensive horses, and I drove the cheapest beat-up vehicles you could ever find. You know what? When I got involved with Vija and I found out they had Team Benz, you know what? I'm driving a brand new E-Class 350 Mercedes-Benz on the company's dime. All you have to do is become a gold in our compensation plan, and they start paying you $100 per week to drive whatever kind of car you want. That money goes up to upwards of $1,000 a month to drive whatever kind of Mercedes-Benz you choose to drive. But you know what? It doesn't stop there, ladies and gentlemen. Ken Brailsford has done something that's never been done in this industry. He's taking 25% of net profit. Net profits is the money that Ken himself makes off of this company, right, and puts in his back pocket. He's getting 25% of it back to the field in 5 separate pools of 5%. When the company hit $50 million in annual sales, he paid out 5%. When the company hits $300 million in annual sales, which we're at about $200 million in annual sales right now, I think we will hit 300 by the end of the year. He's going to pay out another 5%. When the company hits $600 million, he's going to pay out another 5%. When the company hits $1 billion, he's going to pay out another 5%. Ladies and gentlemen, these checks already are 5 figures quarterly. Okay, 5 and 6 figures quarterly. What do you think they're going to do when this company hits $1 billion in annual sales? All I can tell you is it's absolutely amazing. But you know what? What I'd like to do is I'd like to reach out to one last person. He's somebody I've got a tremendous amount of respect for. Can't wait to see him tomorrow in Utah at our national convention here in Salt Lake City, Utah. It's my business partner, Mr. Kendrick Epps out of Huntsville, Alabama. Kendrick, if you would come on, share your incredible testimony, because I know the product line has not only impacted your life, but many of your family members' life, not only from a physical, but from a financial standpoint as well. Sir, the call is all yours.
Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear, brother.
Well, man, first of all, I'm super excited to see you as well, man, and I appreciate the opportunity to be able to share. It's been an incredible ride for us. I initially started using the product as a suggestion from a friend of mine who told me it helps some joint pain. I had torn both of my Achilles tendons. I had some serious knee issues. I used to be a basketball player, but at the time I was shaped like a bowling ball. But the product made me feel absolutely incredible. I've lost close to 70 pounds. My wife has lost over 40 pounds. Joint pain gone, migraines gone, allergy sinus issues, absolutely invisible. My mom, who had been on over 30 different medications for over 20 plus years of her life, lost over 140 pounds, medications gone. And life has just been incredible. My kids have incredible testimonies. Just got a call from my oldest son a couple of weeks ago. He's a Division I college track athlete. Took his eye exam for his physical for a year. And so I'm excited, man. I have to sign up all over again tonight. The call has been absolutely incredible. I've been packed to Utah for a couple of days. I'll start walking tonight if I didn't have a flight. But man, I'm excited. Look forward to seeing you and everybody else there. This weekend will be explosive, the biggest we've ever had. And I'll see you on top.
Yeah, absolutely, Mr. Ritz. I appreciate you. Appreciate your leadership as well. And, you know, you said something that was absolutely amazing there, Kendrick, and that's just the training and support, you know. That's one of the things, you can have the most incredible product on planet Earth to date, but if you don't have a track record or a track for your people to run on to duplicate your success, you will not have success. And that's where Zeke International prides itself, is training and support. You will not fail in this company because of lack of training or support. Okay, we have communication systems, daily conference calls like you're listening to right now. We have websites, we have email systems, we have professional marketing tools, brochures, magazines, DVDs, CDs. We have trainings, local, regional, national, international events. As you just heard, we're having our national and our international convention in Salt Lake City on the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th of this month. That's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Everything is in place. The only thing that is missing is you. So there's really three types of people that come and jump on our conference calls. And we just want to know where you see yourself. The first type of person is you're not interested yet. And I strongly emphasize the word yet. Either your health or your wealth light bulb has not gone on. Okay, what I suggest you do is get back with the person that invited you on this conference call this evening so they can get you more information, not only about our products, but our opportunity as well. The second type of person is you're ready once your questions are answered. What I'm going to suggest to those people is get back with the person that invited you to this conference call because they're plugged in and they know what they're doing. If they can't get your questions answered, they will get you on the phone with somebody who can answer your questions. So in other words, what I'm saying is don't go ask your broke cousin Peter about a financial model when he borrowed $50 from you last month to pay his utility bill. Get back with the person that invited you to the call this evening. And then the third type of person is you're ready right now. See, this was me 7 years ago. I had already made a mental list of the people that I was going to share this with. I got back with the person that shared it with me. He got me enrolled. He got me an ID number. He plugged me into a very simple, duplicatable system that the person that invited you this evening will get you plugged in so that you can start duplicating their success. Ladies and gentlemen, everything is in place. My question to you is, where do you see yourself tonight? Are you a 1? Are you a 2? Or are you a 3? Of course, we all hope that you're a 3, but we know that not everybody sees things as we see them. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and turn the call back over to my business partner, Miss Melissa Hayden, to close out the call. It's been a privilege to be able to share this information with you. If you can't sleep tonight, don't blame me. Blame it on the information that was facilitated on the call. And the call is back to you, Melissa. Everybody, good night and God bless.
Wow, incredible call, Bill. Thank you for sharing with everyone how our company is changing people's lives. Thank you for Bill, Georgia, and Coach X for sharing your personal stories as well. Again, if you need to know the details about what's happening in Salt Lake City, Utah this weekend, please get back with the person that invited you on the call. On behalf of Zeke International, our guest speaker, Mr. Dale Taylor, and myself, we want to thank you for your time as we hope we've given you value for your time. We wish you a great evening. The lines are open.
Wow, Lamar Olson, Atlanta, Georgia. Thanks, Mr. Taylor. Richard Darrow, Redding, California. Great Carolina, Detroit, Michigan.